hello to you too. So I wanted to come on here, y'all. Hello, Diane. I wanted to come on here real quick because I realized that there's some things that I wanted to show you guys before we really dive into the whole juicing thing. I wanted to show you guys over here. This is where I have this is where I keep my juice over here. This is where I keep everything that is not, this is where I keep everything that cannot go bad really quickly. So if it's thick-skinned, like oranges, even apples can sit out. Like I got my carrots out here, pineapples, all this stuff, this can sit out. And then I keep my ginger and everything right here. These are organic. They don't come with, oh, you can't see. These are organic. They don't come with the stems. So therefore, I bought them like that anyway, but normally I like to get the ones with the stem. So I wanted to show you guys something. Hey, hi, Diane. Wanted to show you guys something really quickly. So these bags of oranges, let me make sure you got, okay. These bags of oranges, they come organic. They come in a size of 5. Yesterday, I bought 2 bags. And so this morning I juiced 2 oranges. So now I'm down to 3. So I just want to show you just how quickly you will go through the produce. If you're looking at my stuff like, dang, you got a lot of stuff. It's really not that much. I really only bought enough for the week. And that's what you want to do. You want to buy enough for the week because stuff will start to go bad. And those oranges actually are not going to even last me a whole entire week. So I'm putting together a video right now that's going to show you exactly. I'm going to take this off the stand real quick. Thought it would be better on the stand, but I'm gonna take it off. Okay, so I'm gonna do a video that is going to show you guys exactly what you need for the week and how much. And in my video, I'm gonna say you probably need more than 2 bags of oranges. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I wish I could flip this camera. Boom, there we go. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I wanna show you guys how to be able to just pick out a good combo. So you come over to your stuff. Actually, let me grab my greens out of here too. Let me grab my celery. Okay. So you got your celery, you got all your greens. And you want to start just juicing without having to use Google, without having to look up some stuff. Maybe you just want to get started. Okay, this is everything. This is everything that I have for juicing. The first thing you want to do, you want to start with a base. What is the base? What do you have a taste for? Normally, I always start with carrots. That's my number one go-to. And I buy 2 bags of carrots for the week. These are actually only $3.99 at Whole Foods. And you'll juice through the whole entire week. And sometimes I have like just a few little carrots left over. But you start with your base. So what is your base? So normally you look and you be like, orange and orange go together. These 2 go together. You got carrots, oranges. You throw in more orange, which would be turmeric, and then you throw in a little bit of ginger. If you wanted to take that even further, then you can go in and grab some grapefruit. Boom, there's your juice. And then you'd be like, okay, let's throw in some mandarin oranges. And that will throw you a really good juice right there. But it will be, if you wanted to make it, to cut the sugar a little bit, then always throw in the spinach. You can do a spinach with every single drink. You won't even be able to taste it like that. And then let's say you wanted to do something different. Let's say if you said, okay, I see this pineapple hiding back here. I got my carrots here. Let's go with carrots and pineapple. That would be a good mixture. Throw in a little bit of turmeric. Always throw some turmeric in there. They sell turmeric at Whole Foods for $15.99 a pound, which is crazy expensive. So just buy little pieces at a time. I buy little pieces like this, and it probably doesn't even come up to $2. Okay. So then let's say if you wanted to do a base, let's say you wanted to go green. Boom. You start with the cucumber. The cucumber always gives you a lot of water in there, a lot of juice. It's going to make a lot for you. Then you want to go green. You want to go to your deep kales. Then you throw in a little bit of celery. So that is just the basics of just getting started with basic juicing 101. Then let's say you need to do something for beets. Like you might have high blood pressure or just like me, anemia, anything that has to do with blood related. always starts with the beet. And that's the way that the Lord left these fruits for us, so that you can, when you cut it open, what does it look like? It looks like blood all over your hands. That lets you know right there that that's good for your blood. So you start with beets. You always want to like throw something sweeter in there, because these are so hard to drink. So you got beets, you throw an apple in there, then you'd be like, okay, where do I want to go from there? Do you want to make this drink a sugary drink? Like if you say beets, I want it more sweet, I want it more to be more drinkable, then you might want to come back here and grab you some more pineapple. Or if you say, you know what, I'm going to do something savory, you still, if you're going to do it savory, you go beets, and then you go get yourself some green apples, because green apples are sweet, but they're not that sweet. So we're going savory. So we're going beets, savory. We're going to pick a little bit of the celery out to throw in some more savory. Then you might want to throw in like some kale or so. However, you will start to learn however you want to do it to make it more of your style. But that's just how you can do the basics of juicing. Now, I want to talk to you about over here, the bananas. So I don't have my bananas over here with the juice stuff. My bananas are over here with the blender, because the bananas go with the blender. Never put a banana in your juicer. What you want to do is always blend the bananas. But the second you blend a banana, it becomes a smoothie. And because we only have 21 days to get to our goal, we cannot have any smoothies right now. Everything has to be 100% juice. Now, if we were doing a 30-day or if we were doing a 60-day, then you would be able to do one smoothie per day. But because we only have 21 days to meet our goal, you have to stick with juicing. It can only go inside your juicer, and that's it. And if it can't go inside your juicer, you can't have it. You should never be opening your cabinet for anything while you're on this juice fast. You don't need anything in there, no cinnamon or nothing. So let's get juicing. So I came across a recipe that I really liked online. It was called carrot cake. I saw it off of Joe's website. The one who did Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, Joe Cross. It said carrots, apples, and sweet potato. So I got my sweet potato here. And one thing that's really nice about the sweet potato, when you're juicing and you're like days in and you just want something thick, you want something creamy, and you can't have a banana, you can't have a smoothie, use the sweet potato. The sweet potato gives the juice a totally different texture, and it gives it a creaminess that is so refreshing. It's so different from what you've already been doing. So let's go ahead and get the juicing. I hope y'all got your juices out as well. I'm gonna set my camera up over here. All right, so what we're going to do now, I hope y'all got y'all stuff together. We're gonna grab some stuff. Tell me what y'all juicing tonight, because I want to know what you're juicing. So I'm not a counter. I go in, I grab my juices. This is what I have. I grab my carrots. This is what I have. I automatically know this is enough to make a juice. This is going to be your base. Okay, so you just go in, grab a handful of juices. Then it said carrots. It said apples. I know I'm gonna need at least 2 apples. How do you know these measurements off the top of your head? Just from juicing? Because you start to get your trays and you start filling up and you're like, that's not enough juice, and then you gotta go back. So it's the repetitiveness that's gonna let you know just how much to grab right off the base, so that you can get at least 16 ounces. So you're grabbing your carrots, you're gonna need 2, and then they said sweet potato. Your sweet potato is here. This is not really like gonna make like a whole bunch of juice. Actually, I take that back. I really only use half. I remember I don't use these too often, but the last time I remember only use half. But we'll see what it does tonight. So again, I always wash all of my fruit. I wash all of my fruit, even if it says it's organic. I still wash it. So I'm just gonna wash it real quick. Y'all got any questions for me? Grapefruit, cucumber, ginger, lemon, oranges. That's what you love? Okay, and I love sweet potatoes, okay. Child, how was that sweet potato? Oh no, you told me already. You told me how it was. All right, so I got this washed. Now, some people, they throw the whole thing in there. They throw this in here. When I'm juicing strawberries, I throw the green end of the strawberry. There's something about a carrot. This can't go in my juice. Like, look at, I I can't put that in my juice. No. So I cut mine off. But I do know somebody who kept telling me, just throw it in, like they didn't care. As far as your apples, I always cut my apples in half. You wash your apples and then you cut it in half. Why do you cut it in half? Sometimes it'll be brown in the inside. Like I shot a quick little mini video. It was real quick. It was only like 2 seconds showing that there's brownness in the inside of the apple. So you never want to just, like if you have those whole juicers where you can just put it down, never do that. Always cut it in half. Make sure it's still good in the inside. So what we're about to do, about to just cut up. Let me just make sure you guys can see me over here. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, my sister's gonna come over here and help me real quick. You just point the camera down while I get this right here. Right about here. Boom. All right, y'all. So what I always do, because I don't want to say I'm old school, but I'm old school. I always take the cord out of the apple, okay? I take it out. I just don't want that in there. It's how they originally taught you. They taught you back in the day when it was juicing to cord. They call it cord. Cord your apples. But the reason why they got away from it is because somebody came out with the fancy juicer and was like, oh, you could just drop the full apple in there. But I don't know why it was originally taught to cord apples, and they've been doing it like that for century, or you know what I'm saying, you cord apples when you make apple pie and everything like that. So I cord my apples and do not put that in there. All right, got that apple, and cord this apple, and then we take these heads off of here because I do not want these on here. And then last thing, there we go, is our sweet potato. All right. All right, hold on. When I do my sweet potatoes, I always peel it. It's because I don't want, you see how clean that is underneath there? That's all I want. I don't want what everybody's been touching. I don't want that in my juice. Like, they say if you wash it down, you can juice it. No, I don't wash it down. It takes 2 seconds to peel it, and you just sit there and take the time to peel it. I mean, honestly, we're not even eating right now. So, well, you're eating tonight, but when you're juicing, you're not even eating. So the time you would take to prepare a meal, you can put that same time into juicing cleaning your fruit and peeling whatever you need to peel. All right, it don't have to be perfect. I never make it perfect. I'm okay with this. Okay. All right, that's simple. Look how much time it took to prepare this juice. It took barely any time at all. So what we're gonna do now, thank you so much. What we're gonna do now is just go ahead and juice this, and let's see how this carrot cake tastes. Hold on a second. All right. Let's go ahead and juice it up, and we're gonna see how much sweet potato we want to use. This right here, this is an Omega juicer. Oh, you don't have to get my face. This is an Omega juicer. I like this juicer. I also like the Nama juicer. But when you're doing a juice fast, I like juicers that work. Any juicer that works for you, that can get you the nutrition that you need to get you healed, to get your waist back, to get whatever goal that you're searching for, that's the juicer you want to go for. All right, so let me show you guys something. So as you already see, those 2 apples created that much juice. That's why you're using a handful of carrots, because you want to get the full amount in that you need to create your 16 ounces. Oh, let's put that back. The carrot creates so much pulp. Carrot creates more pulp than any other juice that I know. Oh man, sometimes be careful with how much stuff you put in, no matter which juicer, except for the spin blade juicers, because they can't handle too much fruits or vegetables at one time, and it will get hard to put the plunger down in. Hold on, cut this off. And I missed one, so let me cut that off.
Somebody asked why wash the sweet potato then if you're gonna peel it.
Okay, so why wash the sweet potato if you're gonna peel it? That is just my personal preference because it's just gross. The sweet potato is gross. Like and I say it's gross because everybody, in my opinion, is touching over stuff at the supermarket. So I just do a double clean, and that's why. Go ahead.
As you peel it, if you don't wash it, all the dirt that you touch, once you peel it, you're touching the clean part also. So you have to wash the outside.
There you go, the double clean. The double clean. I hope you guys heard that. Oh, they can't pull the camera down just a little bit. All right. And I got a toddler. Okay, so where we are right now with the juice, we're gonna juice this whole thing. And that's how you gauge. That's how you gauge right there. That's if you didn't have any recipe book, if you were just looking, if you didn't have any recipe book and you were just looking at what you had and wanted to make something, this is how you gauge it. All right. Oh, you can see the different texture coming out of there. Okay. Let the little rest come out, because you know every time it always tricks you. Whenever you pull it out, and then there's always more left that starts dripping on your counter. All right, let me get that underneath there. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at how pretty this is. All right, I already know just from gauging this is not gonna be 16 ounces, but we're gonna stop right here. And if you really wanted it to be 16 ounces, what would you do? You would go back, grab you some more carrots, grab you one more apple to get you the measuring where you want it to be. So I'm gonna go right here. Let's try this thing on camera. Joe Cross is, see, and I already knew to grab this cup because I can look at it and know, grab a smaller cup instead of trying to grab one of your big mason jars, because it wouldn't have been enough. But, so here we are. We're going to try this carrot cake. But again, let's talk about how quickly we made our juice. Let's talk about how little time it took to just wash your fruit, to pick it out, wash your fruit, and juice it. Then you're going to clean the juicer and you're going to be done. So, here we go. Hold on, Colin, you want to taste some too? Man, I want to get a true reaction. I don't want to put my lips on it. I'm going to have the camera, my camera lady. Hold on, come down a little bit. My camera lady is gonna taste some too. We're gonna give a true reaction here on tape. All right, cheers. Thank you for helping me. That's so good. Really that good. Is so good. That is so good. And listen, I don't have to exaggerate because this isn't my recipe. I got this from Joe. So if it was nasty, I'd be able to say it was nasty. Listen, it is good. Oh, that's good. Okay, so I hope I took the time to come on here to encourage you. I hope you guys learned something tonight on how to just quickly do good combos and how to get your 16 ounces, how to go back. when you taste something, my original thought was, oh, let me throw some ginger in it. But because I wanted to stick to the original recipe, I did it. But when I make this again, I'm gonna put a little bit of ginger in there just to give it a little bit of kick. Yes, I'm ready. Yes, okay. I'm glad, Donette, I'm glad you're ready. So tonight, go ahead and just start juicing. Get your jars together. Donette, take them with you to your salon. Have them ready in the fridge. Every time you get hungry, go ahead and juice. Do not just bring 4 bottles with you. If you're going to be at work the whole day, bring at least six bottles with you. Okay? And thank you guys for joining me so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.